Greetings, comrades! This is Overgaming Caleb, back with a new series on my channel. This is a game that is recently gifted by one of my nephews for my birthday. Again, thank you very much for that. And if you ever watched Joel from Vinesauce, you might be very familiar with this game. It's called Dwarf Fortress. And it's basically a simulation game where you basically control like an army of dwarves as they build up their kingdom, and you can do all sorts of things like managing trade with other races, and of course fighting other races and stuff like that. And what's really interesting is that every single dwarf, every single character has their own personality. They have their own system to follow, their own tasks to do and stuff like that. It's a pretty interesting game. I've never played it before. I've heard of it, and I watched Joel stream it a while back. Or at least I watched his streams on YouTube. The actual uploaded streams. And it's a pretty interesting game. I'm curious how long it's going to take for me to get into it. Hence why I kind of started this series here. So I can have an excuse to play this game and get some more videos on my channel. So yeah, it's a win-win. Histories of Jealousy and Enterprise. Now, the original Dwarf Fortress came out a long time ago, and because of all the systems in place, all the different, personalities and stuff it has to manage, all that stuff, it's a very CPU-heavy game, especially back in the day. I'm not sure how it performs now, since this is like a re-release with extra graphical interfaces and stuff. Because one thing, if you've ever heard Dwarf Fortress, you might know that it's known for the ASCII format, where it's just like a bunch of random characters, like keyboard characters and stuff like that. They're supposed to imitate the characters and certain objects and stuff like that. But yeah, came out way back in 2002. That's how old this game is. And it had it was released on Steam, I believe, a year or so ago. I forgot the actual date, but it did come out at Steam a while back. So, let's get started, shall we? Let's start a new world. Welcome to Dwarf Fortress. Prepare to guide your stout charges to fortune in a world fraught with many perils. You'll begin by creating your world and watching the region's history unfold. Once this process is complete, you can prepare a group and send them out to seek wealth deep in the mountains. As you dig deeper and more citizens take up residence in your outpost, your doings will attract attention both wanted and unwanted. Deal with challenges as they arise, and you might one day find that your humble settlement has grown to become a mountain home, the center of your civilization. Let's see. World map size, pocket, small. We'll do a large world. History length, 100 years. Let's try 250. This may take several minutes. Okay, 100 years then. Number of civilizations, very low, low, medium, high, or very high. We'll go medium. Actually, let's go low. It'll give me a chance to ease myself into the game, because I don't want to, get into the fold unprepared and uneducated. So yeah, maximum number of sites, I guess high. Number of beasts, very low. Because one thing I know about Dwarf Fortress from watching Joel's streams, beasts are really tough to kill. Especially if you have dwarves that are, not combat experienced or anything like that. Natural savagery, we'll go low. I'll try to make your dwarves a little more civilized, though that's like trying to get a druggie to stop doing drugs. Mineral occurrence everywhere, we'll go with that. Okay. Create world. Creating Mon Oxtu, the Plain of Griffins. 11 rejected. Okay. Yeah, this is a game I've been contemplating playing for a long time now. And I've had my wish list for a while. Because I know it's a very, time-intensive game. In the midstream of 7, the lizard demon Sunzax the Silver... Okay, I should have paid attention to that, but yeah. But apparently it develops a history here. The everlasting tuft of the confident veil found at Combine Drain. Hill of Notching, the true land, tropical grassland, temperature hot, trees sparse, other vegetation moderate, surroundings wilderness, brook, fern nurtured, shallow clay, very deep soil, light aquifer, iron, gold, silver, copper, nickel, zinc, platinum, tin, lead, flux stone layer, okay? Okay, let's see. To recenter, press hold drag to the middle mouse button. Savannas, yeah, you hold all different environments and stuff. And I guess where you develop your dwarf fortress will determine how difficult things are going to be, like how many resources you have available, whether or not your dwarves can handle the temperatures and environment and stuff like that. So, saltwater marsh, temperate, woodland, moderate, wilderness. Let's see, very deep soil, shallow clay, shallow sand. Dwarven fortress. We've got some mysterious dungeon. Moist Burdle Forest. Okay, he was at Urge of Peaks. Trying to find a good spot. Definitely where there's some vegetation. Warm, trees scarce. Warm. Okay. Okay, I don't think this is where you set up your fortress. This is going to be interesting. Sorry about the background noise, got my desk fan on. So indicate that fortress. Ensure legends, okay. Fortress, embark with a group to start a settlement. Your citizens will build, mine, craft, trade, fight, and manage as you guide your outposts through its history. Design the shape and purpose of the fortress by issuing orders for the residents to follow. You can play a sequence of fortresses and adventures in the same world. Migrants from retired and abandoned fortresses may come to visit along with any surviving adventurers. We also got Adventurer mode. Directly control a single individual or party, follow destiny, or strike out on your own. Explore, quest, fight, and perform. Visit your own retired and ruined settlement, serve a deity, or become a creature of the night. You can play a sequence of fortresses and adventurers in the same world. Uncover locations and artifacts for the benefit of your future fortresses. Okay? So it kind of intertwines with your current world. Anything you do here will affect the fortress modes. That's cool. Legend. Explore and investigate the history of the world as it stands. Events and other modes are incorporated here, okay? We'll go with fortress mode. Passing a few weeks to get things ready. Quick start and short tutorial. Would you like your fortress located in a forested, mineral-rich region of this world where you can play through a short tutorial? Non-art help will be available whenever you decide. Sure. You know, like I said, it'll help ease me in the gameplay. Ooh. A dwarven outpost. You have arrived. After a journey from the mountain homes into the forbidding wilderness beyond, your harsh trek has finally ended. Your party of 7 is to make an outpost for the glory of all of Ritoltkud. I guess that's the name of my kingdom, I guess? I don't know. There are almost no supplies left, but with stout labor comes sustenance. Whether by bolt, plow, or hook, provide for your dwarves. You are expecting a supply caravan just before winter entombs you, but it is spring now. Enough time to delve secure lodgings, even ere the grizzly bears get hungry. Okay, a new chapter of dwarven history here at this place. Zugla Sumun, ship griffins, strike the earth. Okay. Your views focus on one elevation. To move the camera around, press WASD. Hold the middle mouse button to drive the view, okay? To change the camera's elevation, press E and C, or roll the mouse wheel. Hold shift to move faster. Okay. When your view is in the air above all of the tiles, you can see them below, but you can only record objects in your current elevation. The view will be dark underground until you begin mining. You can move the camera to the surface with the surface button. The F1 hotkey will center on your wagon. Okay, so that's in there. You can zoom in and out of the play area using left bracket, right bracket, control mouse wheel, or the indicated buttons. Okay. It's time to get to work. Let's start by digging a stairwell into the ground. There may be plenty of hillside to dig into, but you want to seek wealth below the surface. Mining tasks are designated on the play area. Begin by clicking the highlighted mining button. Okay. There are several ways to mine. Stairwells selected. Start at one elevation or completed the next. Click the surface, move the camera down one level, and click the underground. Reversing the order also works, okay? Guess we'll start here. Now we'll unpause the game and let the miner finish the task. Press space to unpause or use the highlight controls at the top of the screen. You should pause regularly starting out. Okay, let's pick a safe place to work. Select regular mining mode to the left of a stair mining mode. Dig a rectangle underground big enough for a large stockpile and some workshops. Consider that most workshops are 3x3 squares. Mining through the stone layers further down may take longer, but it leaves boulders, which are an essential building material. Later, you can consider making a meeting area for the zones menu. Otherwise, your citizens will continue to gather by the wagon outside. Okay. Let's see, I guess... I'm not sure if I could sequence it, like they start... Let's see, we'll start here, and then we'll, okay, they're already moving around, okay? Let's see, okay, let's see. Okay, it was a little too far. Most workshops are 3x3 squares. Here, we'll try this. And then another one here. Okay, nice. Supplies of the wagon are in danger of being carried off by wild creatures. It's time to build a stockpile on the ground and unload them. Stockpiles are crucial to moving supplies around your fortress where they are needed. Stockpiles are placed with the stockpile button highlighted. Click it now. Okay. Click the add button and click two corners of a rectangle somewhere safe to place your pile. Okay, let's see. Stockpiles can be placed both on the surface and underground. Once the pile is placed, click accept and select the all option. Okay. And click accept. And select the all option. Okay, the add button. Hold on, okay. Accept. And stockpile number 1. Guess we'll go with that. Okay, if unpaused, I'll pause real quick. If unpaused, your workers should start unloading the wagon to the stockpile. Later, you may want to customize your stockpiles by clicking on them and pressing the custom button to forbid certain categories, like refuse, for example. A separate refuse stockpile is a good idea to keep your fortress clean. If the stockpile menu is still open, you can close it now by right-clicking. Right-clicking can always be used to close most menus as well as escape. Okay. With shelter ready underground, it's time to build. First, you need building materials like wood or boulders. Before you start chopping down trees, you may want to create a dedicated wood stockpile. Haulers will also drop wood in your all stockpile unless you turn it off in the custom stockpile menu. When you are ready, open the woodcutting menu and designate the trunk of a tree at the surface. Make sure your woodcutter can walk to the designated first. Well, let's make another stockpile, I guess. Here. I can also use that. Okay, let's go back to the surface. Okay, so these are the tree trunks, okay. Okay. Designate tree, I guess we'll do this one. Now we just need to wait for the woodcutter to chop down a tree. If the fallen logs are accessible, everyone will help store them in stockpile. Okay, you can right-click to close woodcutting mode. Right-click and close most menus. If all your stockpiles are full, go ahead and place another one. Yeah, I might as well. Well, they gotta make the stockpile first. I'm gonna make a separate room here for stockpiles. I should probably make some extra areas here for bedrooms. So let's do that. Okay. Okay, they're already working on the tree. Good. Good. Okay. Now let's go ahead and make another stockpile specifically for wood. Okay. Okay, here. See, never mind. Sometimes I'm going to be making more of these. Alright. It never hurts. Okay, now before I do anything else. No, not that. No. Okay, okay. Okay, let's make some bedrooms. Let's see, I guess here, we'll make a separate area here solely for bedrooms. I guess one here, one here, one here. Because I only have like 3 or 4 dwarves. No, I have 5. Okay, so yeah, that'll be good enough. And kind of want to set up things outside as well, but I guess we'll work on that. I guess it'll ease me into the game. Split through it. Okay, now you have the building materials. It's time to start building. Workshops are one of many buildings you can place in the highlighted build button. Click it now, okay? Most workshops require building material, such as wood or boulders. If you have some wood stockpiled, you'll be able to place a carpenter's workshop. Click workshop, surface, or underground. Okay. Let's see. Carpenter's workshop. Oh yeah, it's pretty big. Well, I'm gonna need a... We're gonna have to make another area here then. Solely for the workshop. Okay. Okay. I should probably make sure they eat as well, but again, it'll probably ease me into that. Okay, now carpenter's workshop. Okay, Hazelwood. Okay, so carpenter's workshop, not needed 1. When I'm pause the workshop, okay. Alright, looking good. Okay, pause it real quick. I'm sure there's a hotkey for pause. I'll look it up later. Okay. Your industrious citizens will perform any task added to the workshop. Most objects that are placed, like doors and furniture, must first be built in a workshop. Furniture created at the carpenter's workshop usually takes 1 wood to build. Add a task and make a bed. Chop down more trees if necessary. Unpause and wait for the bed to be completed. Okay. So, add new task. Make bed. Okay. We're gonna make 5 beds because we have 5 dwarves. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, I should probably... Here. Because I'm not sure how housing works here. I guess I'll find out. Now that you have a bed, you can place it in the fortress. Use a build menu to place it in a room underground, just like a workshop. Take a new room first if you like. Beds are found in furniture. Well, I'm not sure how big these rooms are supposed to be, but again, let's see. Okay, furniture, bed. Okay, just one square. Guess we can do that. Well, let's get another bed. And that dwarf over there, what's his name? I didn't get to check these dwarves out yet. But first, let's place the rest of the beds. Okay. There we go. Alright. Okay. Place a bed. Oh, I gotta check. Okay, it's a wagon. I was hoping to check the actual dwarves. Alrighty, enjoy your new bedding. And also put the other, I pay a few more. Hazelwood. Oh, well, they didn't make a bed first, okay. Now that you have a bed, you can place it in the fortress, okay. So with the bed placed, your workers will have somewhere to sleep. Later, you can create a room with a door, and use the zones menu to assign an official bedroom for each resident. And yeah, these fortresses can get pretty populated, and naturally, the higher your population, the more CPU power it's going to use, so you're going to need a pretty good CPU if you want to play this game. I don't know what the minimum requirement for this is, but I have a Ryzen 7 7700X. It should be more than enough for this. The rest of the interface is now enabled. You can click on creatures and items just as you can. Click on buildings to get more information about them. Okay, click on a resident to see their needs, inventory, thoughts, relations, and more. You can also access information from the citizens button. Click on citizen or creature. Let's go ahead and check this little guy here. Katen Tosen Desir word worker. Ketten's stopped bridge, okay? 85 years old, jeez. And he's still doing his work. Hey, when you put your mind to it, anything's possible. Good with language, sickly, impatient, resilient, quick to love, perfectionist. Healthy, no official positions, okay, no unmet needs, proficient carpenter, competent woodcutter, novice bowyer, novice woodburner. And finishes the work. That was satisfying. He feels satisfied at work. He felt fondness talking with a friend. He felt fondness remembering talking with a friend. He felt euphoric due to inebriation. Well, you're a dwarf, of course. You're gonna be, of course, you're gonna be euphoric. Yeah, that's one thing. Dwarves are known for like enjoying being drunk. You know, it's pretty much like water. Them, they can drink actual water, but they prefer the satisfying, you know, satisfying pleasure of a nice little tankard of ale. He was annoyed after having a drink without using a goblet, cup, or mug. He felt satisfied after felling a tree. Okay. Okay, who else do I got? Lorbum Istamkubuk, planter. No job. 73 years old. Good memory, temperate, unswayed by emotions, good with language, rude, overcautious. Okay. Professional planter, professional reservoir. What about her? Koksak Nishfasut, Mason, Koksak Tradehail, 64 years old, lover, lore, gorge catch, values harmony, resists sickness, good intuition, strong, vengeful, not envious, proficient mason, adequate stone cutter, adequate stone carver, novice engraver. Don't get on my bad side. Okay, yeah, it pretty shows everything, like how they're feeling, you know, what they're doing, you know, what needs are being met and stuff like that. We got Etor Ziglaf, miner. Values introspection, quick to give up, disdains peace, scatterbrain, good with language, recovers slowly, okay? And we got doggies, stray hunting dog, stray yak bull, Bim Nikozuber, expedition leader. Bim Printerus, expedition leader, no jobs, disdains one low willpower, intolerant, values stoicism, altruistic and trusting, okay? Unmet need, craft and pray Erdem Searchfinst. I feel just fine, okay. Okay. Important and sometimes urgent information is given as alerts on the left side of the screen. There have been several already. Hover over an alert icon to see information, left click on an alert for recentering options, and right click to dismiss an alert. You can recenter on certain announcements, right click to close. This is an example urgent alert. They're very important. Ignore them at your peril. Okay? Left click to recenter and expand options, right click to dismiss. There's nothing to catch in the central swamps. An animal is grown to become a stray dog. And this is an example urgent alert. They're very important. Ignore them at your peril. Okay? Alright. You may need supplies before the coming of winter. To trade with the autumn caravan, you must build a trade depot from the build menu. You need something of value to trade. Crafts are an easy way to make a lot of trade goods quickly. Make the appropriate workshop with workshops/crafts. An obvious material to use to make the crafts is rock. If you dig down enough layers, you will find a near infinite amount of boulders of various kinds, as well as some rough gems if you're lucky. Gems can be cut at the jeweler's workshop and crust them on crafts and other items to add even more value. There's a lot more to learn. As you enter new menus, there will be information and tips. The help button at the top of the screen contains more guides. Click it now and this tutorial will be concluded. Okay, this game is open-ended. You can do whatever you choose. If you like a goal, try to become a barony, then a mountain home. More likely, your dwarves will starve unless you read the first few guides here. Remember, losing is fun. So I guess failure is the best teacher. It helps you learn the game, like what you did wrong, how you can improve on certain things, you know, how to pay attention to certain needs, and stuff like that. Turn down my fan real quick. Okay. So we got those. Okay, survival. In order to keep your citizens alive in the unforgiving wilderness, they will need shelter, drink, and food. Use the arrow at the top of this window to minimize the tutorial when it obscures your view, okay? Shelter. By now, you should have a room underground where your residents can hide from the creatures above. To make sure they spend their free time down there, you will need to use the zones menu to create a meeting area. Later, you may try the burrows menu to create a safe place for your civilians to hide when real trouble comes. Labor. Some essential tasks must be assigned from the labor menu. Click here and make sure you have a miner, woodcutter, and fisher dwarf. Okay? If you haven't suffered any casualties, you should have these laborers assigned already. But if one of these brave workers falls, you'll need to assign somebody to these duties. There are two ways to make drinks for your residents. The main way is by brewing alcohol. This is done by building a still from the build by using workshops, farming still. Once the still is constructed, click on it and add the task brew drink from plant or fruit. If you have no suitable plants, you may try planting or gathering. The task also requires a barrel from the carpenter's workshop. If you survive until the caravan comes, you may also trade for drinks or plants there. The number of drink rations can be seen at the top of the screen. Absent alcohol, and in warmer weather, you can designate a water source from the zones menu at a river or pond so that your residents have water to drink. You'll want one of these anyway for other purposes like cleaning and certain workshop tasks. You may find water underground, which I already see a few spots here. Okay. So everything's paused. I guess we'll set up a meeting area. Okay, we only have 5 dwarves right now, so I don't need to build any more rooms at the moment. I will, however, set up a meeting area. Well, first, how big is a meeting area? Let's see. Military trade. Yeah, I need to set up a trade. Yeah, it's pretty big. I think what we'll do is here we'll make another hallway here, and we're going to make another area here, and we'll make a large area here, and that'll serve as our training area. And let's see. Let's see, we might need another tree to chop down, so let's yeah, one thing about this game are the elves. They do not like you chopping down trees or making stuff with the wood from trees. Which, if you're familiar with Joel's streams, it's kind of hypocritical because they sell you stuff made of wood, but you can't give them stuff made of wood. And they would go so far as to wage war on you if you do it too much. So, yeah. Should probably set up a... set up an eatery as well, because as much as they need alcohol, they also need to, like, eat. You'll just wait for him to finish that. So how you doing, buddy? No. Okay. If I finish up some work, I'm very satisfied. Yeah, my kind of people. Okay, now we can see. Yeah, let's make the trade depot first. Okay, he's cutting out another tree. Okay, looks like it. Okay, I guess once he finishes, we'll, okay. So another hallway here. Okay, so... let's see, workshops... constructions... okay, it's... farming, furnaces... wide variety of food and drink related workshops can be found here. Okay. So we got farm plot, a still, butcher, tanner, fishery, kitchen farmer, a quern. Yeah, so I'm gonna make a few of these. Guess... we definitely need to make a still. So here, we'll just another area here. And then we'll designate an area here, and we'll put a still there. Gotta keep those dwarves satisfied, you know. Okay, let me check the settings real quick. Okay, let's see. Save return tunnel, get to return to fortress, but okay, settings. Okay. Okay, key bindings. Okay, increase DPS limit. Okay. Just so you know where to find how to pause and unpause during gameplay. Okay, okay, that's macros. That's my phone. Yeah, by the way, I have a little unboxing coming up on my birthday. It's technically something I already have, but it's something that will complement my setup. Okay, custom, okay. Because you can set up custom key bindings, apparently. Well, I just need to figure out where to... Yeah, it's going to take me a while to get into this game because there's so much to do and so much to manage. Okay, fortress, okay. Okay, it's space, okay. I think it said during the tutorial, I wasn't paying attention. Okay, let me just check my... Okay, one thing's on its way. There's a few small things as well as a one... not huge thing, but it is kind of big, and it's something I got thanks to the birthday money I got. Okay, it's just my sister told me to be safe. Apparently the weather's a little iffy, but looks okay right now. Okay. Now to make a still. Oh, I need... okay, I need to dig a little more. Okay, well, dig that up then. Okay, let's get drunk. No, not that. Let's see. Okay, workshops, farming, still. And I'm gonna cut down some more wood too. Guess this one here. And I guess while we're at it, we might as well set up a farm plot. No much silver mud is left by water. Needs soil mud at location. Mud is left by water. Okay. Alright. Now, let's see. Butcher. Yeah, we're pretty much going to be setting up workshops. So I guess this whole area here will be dedicated to workshops, and down here will be residential housing. And you set up a meeting area too, like I said in the beginning. So I might have to... I don't know how big the meeting area is supposed to be, but... Let's see, military... Workshops... Whether... No, okay. Okay. I'm not sure you have to make a meeting area, but... I'll figure something out. Yeah, we'll figure something out. Oh, I should probably, make some doors. Okay, add new task. Okay, wooden door. Wait, can I not, like... That makes it repeat indefinitely. I guess... Oh, I should probably make another bed, too. Because I only have 4 beds and I have 5 dwarves. Okay. Well, I think it's a fast... Yeah. See, keep building after placement. Well, they gotta make the door first, so... Okay, not the best accommodations for now, but... We'll see if we can improve it over time. We'll see. Okay, let's see... Okay, how big are these other... workshops, by the way? How to make lye, potash, milk of lime. Okay. Carpenter crafts. Okay, so that's 3 squares by 3 squares. Okay. Okay, so yeah. I know I'm doing it like this. Like, I just used to making stuff like this in Minecraft. Like making a few, like, 3x3 rooms and just working there. Okay. Also check how the weather's gonna be, because it said He has a tornado watch. There's a chance of thunderstorms throughout the next few days. Yeah, I'll be doing checking out Max Velocity later to check if any developments are coming up. Okay, a metalsmith. Wait, needs fire-safe building material, non-economic item, mine rock or chop trees. No access to fire-safe building. No, okay. How about a stoneworker? Can I use that? And I guess I'll make a crafts place too. Okay. Where's the workers fee from anybody to use? Okay, so anybody can use it? Okay. Wait, how many? 2, 3. Oh no, I have 7 dwarves. Okay. Well, let's make a few more rooms in. Oh, not that. Okay. Okay, also make some beds. Okay. And I guess place some doors too. Oh yeah, and beds. Because these guys need to sleep, you know. Okay, murky pool, stagnant water. Yeah. Check out my stocks. Okay. Food. Yeah, we need to work on food production too. Might help if you have some seeds. Let's see. Yeah, cut down some more wood. Set plant gathering orders, ratweed. Might as well clear these out so I can. See. Yeah, the doors aren't the same color, but whatever, because these different woods. And okay, let's not forget the beds. One more, okay. And okay, requires extract from plants. Guess we'll go with that. Okay, get some housing done. Okay. Okay, this place zones to establish feeding areas, pastures, and more. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and our fortress is kind of small right now, so yeah, we'll dig this up and we'll make this our meeting area. Let's see, what other furniture do we have here? We got chairs, okay, tables, chest, cabinet, burial, slab, okay, statue, fragments. We should set up a dining area as well, so here. guess we'll do another area right next to it. That'll be the dining area. Okay, let's see, add new table, or new task, I should say. Wooden tables and wooden chairs. There we go. Okay, we got... Still got a decent amount of wood, but we can always do with more. And we got wood up here too, so... I think that's why they're going up there, because... I don't know if I can get them to move the wood. Okay, okay, anyway, let's go ahead and... Okay, meeting area. Zones are areas you designate where your citizens will work, socialize, rest, or perform specific duties. There are several kinds of zones, which you can see in the panel on the left. Zones are placed much like stockpiles, and like stockpiles, multiple zones can overlap. Zones like bedrooms can be placed several at a time. Just make sure you have the correct furniture placed in the rooms, at doors or vertical entries, separating each room before you begin. Okay, so that... Dining hall. Yeah, we need a dining hall, so we'll make this a dining hall. Paint. Okay. Just call it meeting hall, don't anything super fancy. And the dining hall. There we go. And of course we need to set up some tables and stuff. Hopefully my Dwarf over here is taking care of that. You can recenter on certain announcements. If I click to close, okay. Okay. And my request from plants needs unrotten is bare plants, okay. Okay, just do this entire area. I think we should set up another stockpile for like plants and stuff. Let's go in here. Okay. I guess we'll set up another stockpile here for plants. Okay, leather, refuse, coins, corpses, finished goods, food. I guess we'll do food. Okay. And we'll do another stockpile here also for food. There we go. You know, can I increase the size of the stockpile? Here. So, okay, we'll just make the whole thing a wood stockpile. Okay, so what are they doing now? Okay, I don't understand why they have to be that way. She felt fondness talking with a friend. She was interested in having an intellectual discussion with a friend. She was angry after getting into an argument. Felt tenderness talking with a lover. She felt satisfied at work. Okay. I talked to my friend. I feel fond. Surround yourself with friends you can trust. You will be unstoppable. My friend shared a personal insight with me. I feel empathy. Okay. Relations, groups. Okay. Okay. Go and see. Yeah, I'm not sure how long these videos are gonna be. They'll probably be at least an hour. I think it's a safe bet because it gives me plenty of time to, like, you know, figure out how to play this game. Okay, so tables. Okay, and chairs. We only have... Yeah, it's not going to be coordinated at all, but whatever. They'll have a place to eat and stuff. Okay. I'll just cut all the trees here. We know all the wood we can get. Pigtail cloth. Why haven't they taken anything out of the wagon yet? Let's see, let's see, I guess... I've got a mason carpenter. I have a fisher dwarf. Only one master is 74 strong. We'll do available tasks anywhere, okay? Okay, we'll need to get some fruit first, I guess. Alright, yeah, get some plants. Got some bees flying around. Yeah, just get all the plants out here. They'll make wonderful mead. At least I hope it will. Okay, brew. Drink from fruit. Requires empty food storage item. I guess extract from plants if you can. Bitter vetch leaf. That doesn't sound very appetizing, but hey. You do you, I guess. Let's see. Make rock altar, make rock bookcase. Okay. Oh, did they ever build that other bed? Okay, we got plenty of beds, okay. Okay. How about a few more chairs? Actually, let's get one more table down. Two more tables down, then we'll put chairs in. Okay. So I got a cave fish. Yeah, it's pretty much micromanaging. And sometimes they'll do their own thing, but sometimes you want them to like do like specific things, like actually cutting wood and stuff, like operating certain workshops and stuff like that. Let's see. Make horn figurine. You can make like figurines, like jewelry and stuff. They can trade with other people to make money. Let's see. Wish you can like filter like based on what items you have available, what you can make with it. So I guess wood. Yeah, because elves won't take wood. Let's see. Stonecrafter. Oh, here. Crafts Dwarf. You will be by, I guess, Mason? I guess we can do that. I thought you could set up like a kitchen or something, like something like, you know, actually cook stuff in. Boy, carpenter is farming. Yeah, still there's a butcher and a fishery. Well, I guess that's what we need. There's a kitchen. Okay. All right. Let's Well, how big is the kitchen? First off. Not too big, just 3 squares. Okay, let's dig an area up here, then make a kitchen. There we go. We'll stick with the hazelwood since we have plenty of that. Okay. Fisher Dwarf, I guess. Go here. Prepare easy meal. Alrighty. Because you guys gotta eat. Man, why is all this wood up here? Shouldn't they be taking it inside? Oh, I have to set it. Okay. I don't know why they didn't just put it in there. And there's still a shit ton of wood up there, so... Okay, we need a... I guess they need to make the stockpile even bigger. Kind of sucks that you can't like take an existing stockpile and then increase it there. You have to like do it over it. Oh wait, can? No. Okay, there we go. Well, how's if I actually set it up? Because we got a lot of wood. Might as well use that. There we go. And I guess we can figure this one. for all the stuff. Got an extra bed. I guess we'll dig this up too, so we still have a lot of stuff here. I like how the stove areas block off the entrance. Like, how are they gonna get through here? Okay, good. They're gathering all the wood. Still need to send some more plot land here. Because once I get my bearings, I'm gonna start figuring out how you like plant stuff. Okay. There we go. Oh. Okay. Okay, so it is now summer. Okay. What if it cancels extract from plants? These are rotten. Okay. These are rotten horn body part. Okay. Has created a masterpiece hazel wood chair. Okay. The mason cookler and the stonecutter have married. Congratulations. Now, one where there's a marriage. I guess of that tune was. Okay, I think that's going to be the video, comrades. This is going to be part 1 of Dwarf Fortress. This is pretty much a journey I'm going to be playing through it and just showing y'all. Because like I said, Dwarf Fortress is a game I always wanted to play, but I felt there was kind of a bit of a learning curve. But, it's a bit simpler than I thought it'd be. At least this re-released version. Because I know the other one, the original one, hers pretty easy too. You just gotta get used to the visuals and stuff. Again, it's made in ASCII, whereas this is actual defined visuals. Like you can tell that's a dwarf, you know, that's a table, you know, that's a brewery and stuff like that. So I think that'll be the video, comrades. This is part 1 of Dwarf Fortress, the first of a new saga of videos coming along. And this is Caleb signing out. You have a good day.